In a beautiful evening where I just got out from shower, I tried to transfer my video data to Telegram, but unfortunately it made my phone die and I couldn't turn it on. As digital natives, meaning we're born and brought up in the age of technology, as computers, internet, and cell phones are often the integral part of our daily life, do you ever experience feeling awful after losing your digital documents, be it photos, notes, contacts, mails, work data, or even just the list of your most used applications? Or perhaps generally just the phobia of not having your smartphone on handle at all times. Well, turns out there's this unofficial diagnosis, well I say this because it's not inside the DSM yet, of fearing not having your smartphone in hand called nomophobia, which could comorbid with OCD, anxiety, or panic disorders or such. If you happen to experience uncomfortably anxious feelings of not being able to access information, giving up digital convenience, not being able to communicate with others, running out of battery life, no signal coverage, or losing your internal smartphone data. While on the other hand, there's also digital amnesia. It's the phenomenon where we often forget important facts usually stored in our brain because we rely so much on storing memories on smartphones. However, in some studies, researchers argue that by using digital storage like smartphones, the idea is to offload some of the less important data so that our brain tends less in order to have more loose, refreshed capacity to load new, novel information. 2 out of 3 people admit on using smartphones as the extension of their brain memory so they can focus on tackling more important workloads, with 55% stating that they note important matters on smartphones. Therefore, due to smartphone sacredness, this means there is importance in keeping IT security, includes backing up of data as a form of data storage insurance like using iCloud or other kind of similar offer by tech companies. Almost 90% of people store their data on smartphone and not on cloud storage. Most lacks the awareness, thinking losing data is a low possibility risk. The recklessness in digital data management of not keeping backup leads to potency of digital disaster, which leads to emotional impact called digital heartache. Taking a deeper perspective of what happens in digital heartaches is the emotional impact, where among all respondents, only 20% or 1 in 5 people that wouldn't be emotionally affected by digital data disaster. From them, women are the most affected, with 1 out of 4 reports on panic attack after the event. The cause of the emotional turbulence is based on, then again, digital amnesia, causing almost 65% not being able to recall child's phone number, and the same percentage stores the growth development documentation of their children in the corrupted smartphone memory bank. The Kaspersky Research Conduct finds that sentimental and personal photos like selfies, group get-together, and travel photos are the most irreplaceable and treasured files, which are also claimed most risky to lose, followed by passwords and confidential identity scans. Failure to execute this hurdle step of keeping a backup leads to digital heartache, with literal visible physical reaction to data loss like strong conductive skin, sadness expression, and lowered thermal that suggests shock. 2 studies, which includes 5,000 participants, agree that loss of digital data scores almost 9 out of 10 on distressing incident description by Britons and Deutschlander. While they suggest the urgency to backup data on cloud, to some other more conventional or a little bit paranoid conspiracy theory tech enthusiasts argues that by uploading our documents to gigantic MNC companies, we risk our security and safety of personal information to the public. The middle ground wise old man would suggest storing only less important data to the MNC while duplicating our confidential documents on USB or such that we can keep it in our safety box. So fear not if you live by yourself and needs help taking your phone to service within 24 hours and you live far from the gadget center, go to Montier_gadget and they will arrive at your door, pick it up, fix it in 24 hours or so, and then bring it back to you. They have been very helpful sending back my phone for the 4th time after fixing my rear camera and rebooting my phone last Monday. Makasih banyak Montier Gadget, aku jadi bisa kerja lagi.